Hello. Oh, Lucy, please have a seat. Oh, I'm glad you got to go home. You look so pretty. Thank you so much. Don't tell me I missed it. It's Secretary's Week, right? No. We don't have to wait for that, do we, to get to know each other? Here, would you like a drink? Oh, yes, that would be lovely. I'd like some champagne. Make it the Perrier-Jouet, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. We only serve that by the bottle.
Well, why don't you go ahead and bring it? I'll have the same. Thank you so much. So, Lucy. Tell me everything there is to know about yourself. How long have you known William Eckert? Oh, the boss. Well, let's see now. The past few months, as you probably know, I was a quartermain. I was married to Alan Quartermain, and I didn't have to work for a living, and so all this work stuff is sort of new to me. Yeah, obviously, yeah. Well, but you do show a lot of promise. You know, you are a very bright girl. I'll bet nothing gets by you, does it? You probably know everything there is to know about everybody at that factory. No, actually, those factory people are kind of boring to me, so I don't really care. Oh, how lovely. I mean, for instance, your boss. You probably have plenty on him. Oh, I probably could go on for days. Yes, you could. Well, yeah, pour her first. That's fine. Thank you. Yes, drink up. You know, go ahead and unburden yourself. I'm just a great listener. You know, Lucy, there are really a lot of opportunities for employment at Barrett Industries, you know, to improve yourself, to move up in the company for a girl like you who keeps her ears and eyes open. Well, you've probably heard that is my specialty. Wonderful. Who's he seeing? Oh. William, your boss. Is he dating anyone? Seems to me, I recall you telling me that you weren't interested in Mr. Eckert at all. Oh, well, I'm not. I'm just interested in learning all I can about the plant and its employees. Now, he tells me that he has a son, so he was married, right? Mm-hmm. It's Nancy Eckert. She doesn't live here, however. So, how are their relations? Do you think that perhaps they would get back together? Why do you ask that? Well, I'm just interested if maybe she still has a thing for him. I mean, after all, William has become a very rich man. Well, I don't really see what effect that would have on Nancy. You don't? Well, women do tend to fall in love with rich men, especially when they're their ex-husbands. Actually, I'm real surprised she hasn't made a reappearance in his life. But I think she might. When were Nancy and William divorced? I have to know that whole story. Julia, I don't know. I don't feel like I look like a detective, and I don't really want to be one. But, you know, for you, perhaps for you, I could keep my little eyes and ears open and see what I could find out. How would that be? I would be in your debt. Okay. Well, then, here is to William.
Now we go to the boring stuff. Okay, we got Fortune's top 10 businesswomen. We got Rotary Club Vice President, yawn. We got public relations, whiz kid. And we got Manhattan's Citizen of the Year.
Yeah. You're right. This is all dull. What about men? Any men recently?
Well, he's very popular. Lots of dates. Engaged twice.
Yeah, she told me she walked out on both of those guys because they weren't enough like her father.
She didn't walk out on one of them. Trent Walters walked out on her. Broke her heart.
Is that a fact?
She was crazy about this guy. Mr. Ivy League, Mr. Tennis Pro, Mr. Son of a Banker.
What can you find out from me about this son of a banker?
But what's the big deal, Bill? It wasn't a scandal.
Oh, no, I don't need no scandals. I just need a pawn.
Good evening. I'm so glad you're still there.
I'm just finishing up here. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to hire one of your detectives to check out the background of a William Eckert.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Mr. Donnelly is out of town for a few days. His wife's very ill.
Oh. What about Devane?
Anna's not taking any clients right now. She just got married to the police commissioner.
Great agency. Nobody works. Look, could you be so kind as to recommend another detective to me?
Well, there aren't any as good as Devane Donnelly. If you wait a few days, Sean might be able to help you.
A few days. Great. I'll call back. Bye.
Well, what is this? Midnight oil competition.
William, why must everything be a contest with us? I mean, why can't we both just work for the good of the company without thinking of our own interests?
Miss Barrett, I have only thought of the company since I came to work here. That's why I'm here at this hour. I've got some orders to fill. I hope I don't disturb you.
No problem. No problem at all. Oh, you had a phone call earlier.
Who was it?
Hey, Rick Stone.
How's old Rick?
Interesting.
In what way?
Oh, his accent. The Bronx, I think.
Did you leave a message?
He'll call back.
Thank you. I love a fire truck, don't you?
In what way?
Oh, in every way. I've always had this fantasy of hijacking one, driving it around town. Does that idea appeal to you?
Not me. I mean, how immature.
Yeah, I guess it is a little immature.
Julia Barrett. Oh, Rick Stone.
Hey, Rick, how you doing, boy? Hey, yeah. Yes, I can talk about it. The tuna order. Uh-huh. Well, I'm here now. I'm working on it even as we speak. Squid too, huh? Uh-huh. Well, that's great work. Yeah, okay. Well, that'll be fine then. Uh-huh, we will talk, I'm sure. At another time, okay. Okay, Rick, bye-bye.
What tuna order?
Oh, don't pay any attention to him. He's deranged. He calls here all the time. In fact, we had to call the police once. He was making all these obscene calls to the secretaries. If he calls again, I wouldn't pay any attention to him. I'd hang up right away if I were you.
Okay. You know, Lucy had a lot of interesting things to say today about you and Nancy.
Did she?
Yeah, she told me about your divorce, the whole mess. I'm so sorry.
What mess?
Of course, she only gave me Nancy's side of things. Would you like to give me yours?
No.
I only meant how awful for slying you.
Yes. You know, you're extremely fortunate that you never had to go through the breakup of a meaningful relationship.
Yeah. So, tell me, what was your wife Nancy like?
Indescribable. 1 in a million.
It's very good, huh?
Hey, wait.
Wait, definitely. Wait, who is that with you? Just Julia. No, that's not important. You're gonna have to know. That's not important. You don't want to meet us. They just talk to this, and that's all they're talking about.
Come on.
I'm coming.
Get down. Come.
I'm coming.